They don't get any bigger than this. Welcome to Game 7 of the World Series, exclusively on MLB Network. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series, between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series. Here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
No doubt. This has really been what you call a World Series for the ages. Back and forth, a lot of well-played games, plenty of drama and intrigue. And now it's all come down to this. One game, 9 innings for the world.
Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What do you have on this lineup as they go for a championship here on the road, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially the strikeouts.
And 1, here it comes. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here comes the first pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. Number 4 is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 4th, the designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back safely. First pitch on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
There's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Kevin Cloutier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's off his leg on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. First offering on its way. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Kenna racing back, and this will get all the way to the wall now. Bogart scores. And a relay to the plate. And he's in there safely as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play.
Not the way you want to start the game as the pitcher. He dug his own grave a little bit, loading the bases there, and he had no chance but to throw a strike. Well, that's what you get when you start to groove one over the plate. It's a bases clearing double, and now he's down 3-0.
As a look, now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hitter.
Fouled away.
Go.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Wendell Gomes is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now. 3-1. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Brennan Davis becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still down. Second inning coming up in Chicago, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Here's the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Bradley at third with nobody out. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. The 3-1 fouled off. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Xander Bogaerts.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. And their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Now batting.
So a tremendous diving catch there, and our Showtrack technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Here's the 1-0. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Benintendi rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, when your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with it.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now, so he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things, down 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2. Slow little roller to third. The tag gets 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting.
Next up for the Red Sox, Kevin Cloutier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. Hit hard to short. There's Baez. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. In is Jorge Soler. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 5th. Not shortstop. Javier.
From the stretch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. A ball and no strikes. Baez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and a strike. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might have been foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
And there's the 2nd out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Batting 8.
Now to the plate, Mark Hanna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This is line to left. Benintendi is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single. Digging in, Michael Chavis, runner at first.
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on the grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The batter.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He's set, and the pitch. 0-1 the count. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-1 to him now. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Settling in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Looking at his career totals, Bradley has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
The shortstop.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He comes in 1 for 2 with that 2-run single back in the very first inning. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Benintendi leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. The next 0-2. Runners on his way to third. Pitch is high. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
A man at third with one away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Standing in, J.D. Martinez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Here it comes on 1-1. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Ready for another shot now. Kevin Cloutier trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First delivery to him on the way. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. A pause and the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Number 18.
So coming to the plate, number 18. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ground ball foul down the left side. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now in the box, number 4. He stands in.
For the Cubs, the catcher, number 4.
Ball 4, take the base. 3, 4, take the base. That's ball 4. He's out.
So in now for Chicago, Jorge Soler. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the.
Let's play ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 50.
3.
Into the box now, Kevin Cloutier. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Cloutier.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Settled for just the 1.
For the traditional 7th inning.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go.
Please.
Wendell Gomes,
now
0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Austin Bryce gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Ouch, that one hit him. At the plate, Brennan Davis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Gomes on at first, nobody out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
He'll try again. 1-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. A tag for 1.
Now batting.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He was a double play victim last time around. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Popped him up, number 18, over to his left, and that retires the side. Cubs strand 1, and they remain well behind. Chris Davinsky comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So striding forward now, number 18, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
The first baseman, number 18.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Chavis. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, number 25, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Davinsky is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Hernandez ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Jackie Bradley Jr. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Striding in once again, Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull a foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Bradley has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. Oh, and he misses it. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in there. There's a lone runner all the way over at third after the error. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Kike Hernandez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Line to the right side. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the run is in to score from third.
The left fielder.
Ready now, Mark Hanna. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hot shot down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base. but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Bogaerts has it. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Benintendi.
Now here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Davis is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Now batting, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Pitch popped up. Rizzo in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Rafael Devers head-to-head against Chris Devenski. He's 1 for 5. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. A little roller toward the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order. Brandon Workman, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Here's the first pitch.
Brandon
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Benintendi. He's there and records the first out. The next Cub up, Brennan Davis.
Davis.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 gone. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Fly ball right against the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Standing in now, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Rizzo at second with 2 down. And he lays off again, ball 3. Javier Baez would be next. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And it's bedlam in Beantown. The Red Sox are once again world champions.
Well, nobody was going to say they didn't get their money's worth in this one. It took 7 games, making this one of the most competitive and historic World Series in baseball history. So they earned this one, and they can now call themselves the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
3 hours and 56 minutes.